Hello guys, in today's video I want to talk about traditional Polish food. To no one's surprise, is one of the most asked questions. Karina, what should I try while in Poland? I totally get it. I am a big foodie. I love to discover a new place through the plate. And today I want to show you a few positions from the Polish menu that I think you should try while visiting my country. Before we eat, I want to talk about the time schedules of meals in Poland because people find it very surprising, and it's because comparing to most countries, especially English-speaking countries, we eat dinner very early, more in the middle of the day, and at my house it was, for example, 3 p.m. So we have breakfast, then we have something people find it very funny, which is second breakfast, and we have a sandwich or something like that, dinner, light snack, and then light supper. We don't really eat a lunch. They serve lunch menus in the restaurants in Krakow now, but you won't see Polish people eating at this time, and also because we eat quite early, the restaurants are closed by 9 or 10 p.m. We are at the restaurant Sąsiedzi at Miodowa Street in the Jewish district, and Sąsiedzi means neighbors, so it couldn't be more accurate in my case because my apartment is just around the corner from here, and it's a restaurant with a traditional Polish food. So I want to show you today what you can try from the Polish food while you're in Krakow. Okay guys, so let's finally eat. And we will start from the soup because it's almost always the first course of the dinner in Poland. And I always recommend to try soups because they taste very different in Eastern Europe. And this is borscht, soup made from beetroots. In this version served with the little dumplings. And this is also the soup that we have for Christmas. Borscht is very, very popular. It was always eaten by rich and poor, and you could expect to be served with borscht at every house. And there's even the saying that if you want to invite someone to your house, you invite them for a spoon of borscht. This is żurek, and this is the soup that we eat for Easter, but then it's served in the bowl made out of bread, and it looks very, very cool. My mom made the delicious żurek for Easter. It's a soup, the base for the soup is a sourdough made from the rye bread, and it's oddly very, very easy to make, but you need to wait a few days for this to be ready. So you can often see at the markets and food markets white liquid in the vodka bottles, and this is the base for this soup. I always say it's a hangover soup because it's sour, it's light because it's soup, but it's very, very filling because it has white sausage, potatoes, and egg in it. And now we have a pierogi, ta-da! The most famous Polish meal and almost a symbol of Poland. I have a lot to say about this meal because I host Pirogue cooking class in my apartment. If you wanna make pierogi with me, click the link in the description. And to give you that idea how significant this meal is for us, I can tell you that we have a designated saint person that is a patron of pierogi, Saint Hyacinth. Nowadays they're filled with anything you can imagine, but traditionally we eat them with cheese and potato, mushroom and cabbage, meat, and seasonably with fruits like strawberries, blueberries, and kids love the sweet pierogi. So let's try. This is gołąbki, which means pigeons, and it's a stuffed cabbage with rice and meat inside. And why do we call them pigeons? Because allegedly rich people used to eat pigeons rolled with the cabbage, and then poor people adopt this idea and stuffed it first with potato and buckwheat. This was more vegetarian meal, and in general Polish kitchen was much more vegetarian than nowadays because poor people couldn't afford eat meat so often. And it is served with the tomato sauce, placki. This is a meal made from the potatoes, my favorite vegetable, and I always say I'm 80% made from the potatoes. In the region where my mom is from, Podlasie, we even eat potato cake. These are called potato pancakes, and they very often served with goulash and sauce, but you can order them solo, and it's a good information for all the vegetarians coming to Poland, so they can try something from the traditional Polish menu. You should have a compote with your meal, which is a beverage made out of fruits, and it's usually added to lunch and set menus. Na zdrowie.
Na zdrowie.
Okay guys, I hope you will use some of my recommendation and that you will eat some of the food. If you not only want to eat it but also try to make it, I invite you for my pierogi cooking class that I host in my apartment in Kazimierz, and we can try to do the dough and the filling. Kids loves make the dough. They say it's like a slime. Then we can eat our pierogi and talk more about Polish food, history, tradition, because there's so much more we can talk about. And I hope to see you in Krakow. Thank you. Bye.